Are you still falling prey to the illusionary games that plays on your mind? Are you still getting entangled in the voices of your mind? Or are you willing and ready to go beyond your mind so that you can finally let your heart dream? Hi everyone, I'm Ronak and welcome to Me and You, where the aim is not to follow one another but walk together into the world of Disney inspiration, where I share my reflections and introspective insights on a Disney inspired quote, and I wish you do the same. Find out what meaning the quote holds for you in your life. For inspirational quotes are like pieces of puzzle, and it's up to us to find out where it fits in our puzzle of life. And so, to all the newcomers, as I welcome you to this channel, I truly hope that you're ready to put on your introspective glasses as you begin your journey within. And for those who've already been walking with me, I welcome you once again. Before I begin, for those who've not had a chance to see the previous video series, 10 Steps to Manifesting Your Dream Life the Disney Way, go with 20 ways to unlock the genie within. In the first 6 parts of this video series, I truly recommend that you go ahead and watch them first. For each series is like crossing a river of your existing thought patterns, where each quote acts as a stepping stone that helps you to slowly cross over beyond them and into the unknown. You'll find all the links in the description box below. So let's step forward on yet another stepping stone in our series, 10 Steps to Living Your Dream Life the Disney Way, with the 7th quote from the Disney movie Sleeping Beauty. Let your heart dream. As I was reflecting on this quote, and I hope you do too as we go together today, the first question that came to me was, what exactly is a dream? What does it mean to dream? Am I not dreaming every night when I go to sleep? Isn't what I see when I'm asleep called dreaming? And as I found myself reflecting on all these questions, I realized that what I thought was dreaming was in fact my subconscious mind running and playing out its recorded movie in and of different scenarios when my conscious mind was asleep. What I thought were my dreams were nothing but a play of various normally unrecognized gathered impressions, pleasant at times and not so pleasant otherwise. What I thought were my dreams were nothing but arising and passing off different scenarios in life, which at times did come into my conscious awareness and at times did not. And hence leaving of its own accord without me being consciously aware of them. They were automatic, often erratic, senseless, and seemed to disappear as quickly as they appeared. But nonetheless, they affected me, the body and the mind, for without conscious awareness, they generated automatic reactions. And that's when I really understood. What I thought were my dreams were nothing but a play of gathered impressions on auto mode in the night that kept on playing until I woke up with another play of habitual impressions on auto mode for the daytime. And so then the question was, what does it really mean to dream? What does let your heart dream mean? And how is it any different? And as I was reflecting on it, I realized that real dreaming was all about creating. It was an art of conscious creation, beyond the current entanglement in this matrix of mind and in the realm of the divine. Consciously creating something out of nothing, as if painting a picture on a white black canvas. And letting my heart dream meant to consciously paint a picture on this blank canvas of all that what my true self wished to create with love in this lifetime. But then the question was, how can I truly let my heart dream without the automatic mode of mind stepping in? And how can I be sure that it is my heart dreaming and not my mind stepping in disguise? And as I was reflecting on it, I finally understood that if I was still in a dilemma, if I was still weighing the pros and cons, if I was still justifying whether I should be creating this instead of that, if it was serving only my best interests, even if at the cost of others, then it was my mind stepping in disguise, showing me illusionary visions. While on the other hand, if it was my heart dreaming, then there would be no doubts about it. I would know for sure that this is it. There would be no dilemma about it, no weighing of pros and cons. In fact, all the dualities of the mind would come together and unite at one point. And that point would be the guiding force. And that's when I once again understood that real dreaming was all about creating from my heart. Where time would just cease to exist and I would be automatically attentive, focused, and concentrating effortlessly. Effortless yet conscious creation, as if painting a picture on a white blank canvas of all that what my heart truly desired to live and experience. All that what my soul was here to do in this lifetime, in this life form. And so then the question was, what was stopping me from letting my heart dream? And why was this step so important if I were to now actually live my dream life? Hadn't I already manifested my dream life the Disney way with the previous video series? And as I was reflecting on it, I finally realized that manifesting was not actually living it. For often I had manifested a lot of things in my life, but somehow couldn't maintain it for long and had eventually lost the momentum of it all. Which is where I learned one of the biggest lessons in life. That I may manifest and attract anything I wish with my mind power, but that will only be temporary. And if I am to truly live it and keep it in my life experience for long, I would have to now learn to work with the power of my heart. And that meant maintaining not only my body weight, but my body vibes. Learning to attain, maintain and sustain the powerful vibrations of love in my body, and in fact becoming it. Which is where I realized that it was I who was so used to living in a certain framework of vibrations that I never realized when it had become my comfort zone, which knowingly or unknowingly acted as a prison and was blocking me from letting my heart dream. And that's when I finally understood that for me to let my heart dream, I would now actually have to transcend not only my current vibes, but my mind itself. For true original creations happened beyond the level of mind. To be the source of creation meant creating from heart, from love. And if I am to now truly live my dream life for real, I would have to not only let my heart dream, but make sure that I never let it close off. And so then the question was, had I ever, even once in my life, pondered over what my heart truly longs for? Had I ever even cared enough to find out? And as I was reflecting on it, I realized that for so long I had been living in my mind that I never realized when my heart had completely closed off. For so long my mind had been running the show on automated mode, based on all the beliefs that I was born into and had gathered over the course of my life, that I had never really given much thought to what my heart truly longed for. Which is when I realized that up until now I was so focused on trimming bits and pieces of me to fit into a certain mindset, a certain belief structure, that no wonder I had completely ignored my heart and its longing. But fortunately, introspecting and reflecting on the previous step, the sixth step of choose your path, trust your heart, it had shown me that my path in this lifetime was of self itself. And my first wish from the previous video series of COVID 20 ways to unlock the genie within, the first wish of living life from my true self, meant living life from my heart, from the powerful force of love. And so finally came the question, what does my heart really dream of? And as I found myself listening to my heart for the first time in a long time, I found that all that my heart longed for was to be in love. Not only with life, but with my own self. All that what my heart desired was to realize myself, my true self, so that I could finally live life up to my highest potential, without any fears. And that's when I finally realized that why I had continued to persevere on this path of self-transformation for so long, despite all the inner resistance that I've had to battle along the way. It was because deep down I knew that if I didn't walk this path, I was as good as dead alive. It would be nothing but a betrayal to my own self for not living a life for which I took this form for. Which in turn would be nothing but a waste of this life's journey. But as I was reflecting on it even further, I realized that it was only when I was creating something inspiring on a blank canvas, be it a post or writing or short form or long form videos, that both me and you, my mind and heart, worked in unison. Time ceased to exist and ideas and inspiration seemed to just flow. Whether I got likes or views, it no longer mattered. For this act of creating in itself was fulfilling my heart's desires, dreams and longing. But that is when I also realized that despite walking on this path for so long, I hadn't fully stepped on it yet. My mind was still creating doubts and I was still falling prey to it, often leading to procrastination, even though I now knew that my path in this lifetime was of self itself and I was to create all that I could about self and myself and inspire others to do the same. And that's when I knew for sure that it was really time to let it all go. Let go of all my mind-based fears and take a leap of faith and enter into the unknown so that I could finally, freely imagine all that what my heart dreamt to create. For imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality, which is going to be the basis for my next video. But for now, as we each reflect and introspect on this quote, the question that we need to be asking ourselves is this: are we still falling prey to the illusionary games that plays on our mind? Are we still getting entangled in the voices of our mind? Or are we willing and ready to go beyond our mind so that we can finally let our heart dream? Hi everyone, I'm Ronak and I thank you so much for walking with me today. I truly hope that you've been taking some time to deeply reflect and introspect on these quotes, for that's when you will slowly find out for yourself that you've been crossing over a river of your existing thought patterns into the unknown. As always, I look forward for you to sharing this journey with me in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, do like and share, like-minded people. And show your support by subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I thank you very much.